And we're back with the K-1 World Grand Prix 2016 Japan K-1 65 kilogram Japan tournament at the Yoyogi National Gymnasium. In the second gymnasium, we have some 70 kilogram action here for you. In the red corner, Kotetsu taking on, in the blue, Hirono. I'm Brian.
And I'm Ross, right into the breakdown. So, Hirono has the height advantage by 3 centimeters at 181. And a little bit younger, only by 1 year at the age of 31. So let's see how that plays out here.
That's right, stepping away from the tournament for a little bit. We've got some one-off action here at the 70 kilogram weight class. So these guys are a little bit bigger, meaning they should pack a little more punch. Should be an interesting matchup here. Both guys with plenty of experience.
Well, yeah, Kotetsu with 12 wins, but 8 of them by knockout, where Hirono 22 wins, only 5 by knockout. So I think we know what Kotetsu is looking for.
Yeah, Hirono known, not for knocking people out, but for not getting knocked out. He doesn't get knocked down or knocked out very often, so he's a tough guy that just hangs in there.
Well, he's got the chin of Rocky, but he's facing someone known as the Crushing Tiger. So let's see how these two meet. At the moment, I mean, look at Kotetsu's posture. Look at his fight stance.
He's fairly upright, like very, very upright.
Very upright. It's kind of like a 1920s kind of Bob Fitzsimmons maybe.
Yes, yeah, Fitzsimmons, yes.
Oh, wow, I haven't seen that in years.
It probably means that he likes to kick. We'll see. He's been throwing some good leg kicks right off the bat, and Hirono needing to check those probably early on. That kick there as well, so the rear leg to the inside of his opponent's lead leg is a great technique. If you check it, it can also be a devastating defensive position if Hirono wants to lift his leg and block, but he needs to make sure not to just eat that kick.
No, that's a very sensitive part to keep getting kicked on. As we see here, it's shaping up here to be a little bit of a technical battle here early on. We have Southpaw versus Orthodox, so at some point, if you would say, Brian, they're going to swap baseball bats.
Yes, they will definitely be exchanging heavy leather and shin at some point. But Kotetsu, yeah, just a little more active here in the beginning, letting his techniques go.
It really is.
With the Fitzsimmons style stance is really upright.
I can't stop looking at it. I'm missing some of the action here, if I'm going to be honest, because I keep looking at that.
I mean, it's just unique. You know, it's just unique amongst sports to see someone so upright. But he's making it work. And he's really doing a lot of damage to the inside of Hirono's lead leg.
Yeah, that right leg of Hirono, I mean, you can't see with his shorts right now, but I'm sure it's reddening up already.
There's a few positions on the leg to kick. You know, if you kick the outside of the back leg or the inside of the lead leg, these are just very sensitive spots. And when you can use, in this orthodox versus southpaw stance, you can use your rear leg, your power leg, to attack the inside of your front leg. It's just like your gnarliest weapon and their softest spot.
Sounds painful. Hirono, though, doing a very interesting thing, trying to catch Kotetsu's leg and land a shot of his own. The ref looked at it but didn't penalise. And then Kotetsu using a knee, bringing in heavy artillery.
Yeah, he would probably, you know, with the big posture of Kotetsu, be well served to just unleash that left hand right down the center.
That's what I would be doing, or what I would be doing. Kotetsu seems so static, seems so straight, he's there to be hit. Perhaps, you know, if you want to avoid those big bombs he comes straight forward with, just chuck a few feints, chuck a few jabs, make him commit, step back, switch your angle, and engage on the side. You know, there's, because when Kotetsu goes into his little Tasmanian devil whirlwind there, you know, he can be hit, he's quite open.
Yeah, his head is such an upright target. It's not, his chin isn't down behind his shoulders, so a hook would also be, you know, a good tactic.
I'll tell you what, back in the day when old Mike Algori was training me at Rooney's gym, if I didn't tuck my chin down to my chest and look for my eyebrows, my God, he would have knocked it off. If I would have walked in looking like that.
Yes, well, in a lot of gyms, that you will hear, you'll have people screaming at you. But, you know, the one thing the reason that Kotetsu is able to get away with that posture is because he's so busy with his low kicks, it doesn't give Hirono an opportunity to really sit down on his punches.
That's it, He makes his man very static, he slows him down, and look, he's right back at it. He's really pummeling the inside of Hirono's lead leg. That's gotta be burning.
Yeah, it's a horrible spot to get hit. Kotetsu, the more I watch, beyond the interesting posture, he does great work with his legs.
He actually pivots really well.
Yeah.
I suppose you would need to if you've got that straight posture, to be honest with you.
Well, he just plays a game that sets up his leg techniques.
Hirono had a moment there where Kotetsu against the rope. He didn't land anything significant. Kotetsu literally just beat his way off the ropes.
Well, I think, Hirono just is going to have to pick up the work rate significantly, and he's got to find a way to do that. Typically what you do is you block the kicks. You got to block the kicks. He's not opting to do that, so at this close range, he can get inside of them and punch. He's really not busy with his hands right now either, so he's got to let something go.
He's relying too much on his reputation of being the guy who doesn't go down, rather than checking the kicks or getting out of range, he's absorbing them, which is not going to be a clever tactic come round 3. But what I am liking from Hirono now, instead of just letting Kotetsu tee off and he's seeing if there's an opportunity, he's trying to create an opportunity now. He's chucking in between Kotetsu's bursts. There's no free shots now.
No, and he's forcing Kotetsu to have to push, to move more. It's going to sap some of the energy. It's going to shut down some of the kicking. So it will give him more opportunities. He just needs to be on it.
Yeah. Get busy yourself. Things will open up. Don't wait for someone to get their shots off first.
Just there we go, little transition bumped in with the jab and the uppercut and the knee here. This is looking good. This is a good distance, good range, good position here for Hirono.
Look, Hirono's finding that head, but he's just got nothing on his shots. He needs to get flat-footed and load up now because Kotetsu's there.
Yeah, it could be too some more damage to his legs. He's messing with his ability to sit down on his punches, or it's at least making him hesitate.
It's true, that is very true, and that's exactly why Kotetsu done the wise thing at getting that work in early.
Yeah.
I wish more fighters would get to those fundamentals early. Look at it, it's getting a bit clinchy here. The refs might have to get involved here.
Interesting point to pull him apart there. The low blow, maybe?
I would have pulled him apart earlier. I wouldn't have pulled him apart at that point.
Yeah, that was clean action happening there.
Okay.
They actually kind of fought out of the position, so I thought they were fine, but maybe he's giving them a warning. Interesting fight to do so, but he's caught.
To be honest with you, if the referee's worried about them fighting out of them positions and what happens, he shouldn't be letting them clinch in the first place.
I agree.
Look, he's letting it happen again.
Yep. Oh, and
like a bull.
Getting low there with the head. Yeah, you got to be careful there.
Yeah,
if there was going to be a warning hat, I would imagine that would be the point to do it.
That would be the point to do it. Kotetsu weren't just thinking about closing position there. He was thinking about leading with his head.
Yeah, he drove it. That's close to egregious. Especially because his head is always up so high to suddenly be low and tight with it and moving in just seems a bit suspicious. Well, there you go.
Perhaps a little bit of ego and emotion here, Brian.
Kind of Hirono had some good spots there, but it's just such a toss-up that round there, really. Kotetsu had a great first round. This one's just kind of meh.
I'd give it a 50-50. I think meh isn't, well, it's not a word out the Oxford Dictionary, but I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to be honest with you, Hirono did have opportunities, but he done nothing with them. Landed nothing significant. Kotetsu's might be getting a bit frustrated the way he used that head in there. Look, he's got the Yamazaki head, and it doesn't move.
The hair's looking great. And you know what? Exactly. That headbutt move, the dropping of the head and getting in there, which most likely there was some intention behind that, is a sign of frustration. Exactly. So I don't know what was frustrating him there. I could just be that Hirono was engaging, better this round. Maybe that was getting to him. It's surprising that he would get emotional so early on, but it can happen.
It can. From Hirono, I'm going to encourage that, to be honest. And getting in close in those little clinches seems to be doing that.
Yeah, if you're getting to someone, if you're getting them to break and fight out of anger and emotion, that's great for you because they will make a mistake.
Look at Hirono now, look. He can smell victory. He's coming forward now. And he wants to close that distance, just get in there.
Yeah, he's very busy. I mean, the thing is, he just doesn't have much on his strikes. The front kick is good, but the punches just aren't really landing with much impact. And it's hard to say if it's because of the low kick work that Kotetsu did earlier, or if it's just, just maybe he just doesn't generate a lot of power in his shots, but the punches are just not landing with much oomph.
Maybe he's that kind of guy. He just keeps his gearbox in gear 1 and 2, and he just keeps going forward. The thing is, Hirono's not taking any significant damage and hasn't been wobbled. So if he just keeps up this kind of accumulation of light shots, it's very eye-catching for the judges.
Yeah.
Kotetsu is more explosive, but has got a lot less done in the last round.
Yes, well, and to low kick, you've got to have some room. Even to punch the body, there has to be a little bit of a gap. And Hirono is just really sucking that space up. And really, the best thing he's done this round is that front kick.
He really is. He's just coming in behind it, and he's just getting busy. Look, Kotetsu now, he's like, look, don't come near me. I'm going to push you away. I want to keep that distance where I'm explosive, where I've got bite on my punches. Hirono's like, no, I'm going to get close. You've got no bite there.
Oh, and they're using the ropes. And that's one thing you can do is push them into the ropes and when they bounce back off, match them with the knee.
You know what? Hirono might not have a massive punching power, but he's physically quite strong, isn't he?
Yeah. No, he's doing a good job. I mean, the best thing that he's doing right now is he's sticking to a game plan.
And I'm loving it. He does that body work when they're getting close, but when there's a little bit of a gap, you see those uppercuts and those shots down the side happen. And it's nice to see.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing we'd add here is a nice high kick is maybe a little bit of shuffling in this tight position. Bump one way or the other, throw the uppercut, just get a little bit more of an angle.
Yeah, a bit more B-bows. There are angles to be used here against Kotetsu. He's so straight.
Yes.
But Hirono seems to be doing good enough in his linear fashion, I think he's pulling away here, Brian. What do you think?
Yeah, well, and he's not getting sucked into a clinch game. He's not grabbing. He's keeping his forearms in. He's trying to push off. He's throwing punches. So he's doing work that he needs to do. And it's slowly kind of starting to pour on and really frustrate Kotetsu. It's totally shut him down.
Hirono is one of those fighters. You wouldn't worry about being punched by him, but you don't want to fight him.
Yeah, you get swarmed.
Look at this, I'm loving the uppercuts, loving the work overhand again. He's so very good at it.
Very good. He's doing work inside. He's not just grabbing. I mean, it's no one looking phenomenal here at the end, but could be that Hirono did enough in these last 2 rounds to maybe separate himself. Man, really close match.
But Kotetsu's corner done a very sensible thing there. Got him out there, got him to get his arms up, try and put that into people's minds because it really is a toss-up. At the end there, you could tell Kotetsu felt like he might have been behind, just started trading, even if he weren't going to be landing, he started training.
Well, it's funny to look from the first round. You could look at moments from the first round to the third round, and it's just such a different fight. Kotetsu looked so sharp in the first round, and then Hirono just sucked up all that space.
Hirono made it ugly. We've said it a million times. He's got to know when to make it ugly.
Hirono. ジャッジ永瀬30対29青ヒロノジャッジが30対29青ヒロノ以上判定3対0を打ちまして
Wow, Hirono just done enough. He's done enough.
Knock it out, man. Well, there you go, and that's all you need to do. Not the most beautiful thing we've ever seen, but you got the job done.
Slow twitch fibers all the way. So let's just get the scoring hits, and boom, it was enough accumulation.
Good on him. Way to switch it up and make strategy work for him. That people can be extremely gifted physically, but he just made strategy work for him. That's great to see. Well, there you have it. The K-1 World Grand Prix 2016 Japan, K-1 65 kilogram Japan tournament. We will see you next time.